Well, neighbors have been working for decades to care for and develop areas along the Bronx River.
Yeah, they're looking ahead to the next phase of work, which could be tougher with changes to federal funding. Our Greg Mocker reports from the Belmont area of the neighborhood.
The sight and sound of the water has a calming effect. But remember when the Bronx River was not known as a place of reflection and natural inspiration. It runs 23 miles from northern Westchester County through the Botanical Garden and neighborhoods of the Bronx, eventually to the East River. Starlight Park off Sheridan Boulevard is now a centerpiece.
As I was growing up, this was never here. So it used to be a hassle because you would have to walk down the entire street just to get to that point right there, that bridge is, to come inside.
Julian often heads through Starlight Park. It's proof of what it takes to not only save, but make the most of the natural resource flowing through Westchester and Bronx communities.
When you did come here, of course, the river, you just see trash everywhere the entire time. Definitely since the improvements, a lot more people have started to come towards it.
We see a lot of floatables. We see a lot of plastic.
Siddhartha Sanchez is the executive director of the Bronx River Alliance.
The watershed plan that was just finished is the big focus this year. That's like a 10-year capital plan that, proposes to build parks like this all along the corridor.
Connecting and opening up the riverbanks have been priorities. The next part will also work on water quality and climate and all that stuff that drains into the Bronx River or sometimes still gets dumped there.
Projects along the river should improve the health of the river, the ecology of the river, of course, but they should also, mitigate heat island effects. They're also, reducing flooding.
Paying for projects is always a challenge, and they'll have to deal with recent changes in the federal approach.
The plan is still largely unfunded and requires, more detailed planning to actually build out projects.
Neighbors, community activists, advocates, and organizations get together for what's called the Bronx River Assembly. This year, they held that on Thursday at the Botanical Garden. Since city, state, and federal funding has been so instrumental over the decades, adding up to billions of dollars, they're really looking ahead to what can be done. They're at the drawing board planning for the next round of projects. In the Bronx, Greg Mocker, Pix 11 News.